The grant program began at Washington Irving Middle School in 1999. I wrote the first grant at that time, and we began with the 6th grade class there. There were 630 students in the program. The second grant was written the next year, and we added other schools to it, that included King Middle School and Eagle Rock Junior Senior High School, and then it expanded to about 1,600 students at that time. The third grant was written in 2005. I added other middle schools, including Burbank and Nightingale Middle Schools. At that time, the grant grew to over 3,500 students.
The 3 grants that I've worked with Anna have been amazing, and each one has changed the more that we've learned, and we've seen the district respond to initiatives that we've started, and we've seen education and our students in general do so well.
Tutoring has benefited me because it's helped me understand more, since personally I have trouble with math. So when I don't understand something from my teachers, I could just go to tutoring, and then tutors are really helpful, and they really help you understand things that your teachers wouldn't be able to explain to you.
It helps me get my homework done when I'm not doing it at home. They always help me during class, and they always push me, even though the times when I don't want to do anything, they encourage me to do my work and finish my homework.
If I don't understand a problem in class, I'll go to tutoring and they'll help me explain it more explicit.
Personally, I think it has really helped me with college and stuff to get to know more about college, field trips. I've gone to more campuses, which have given me an idea of what campus I want to go to.
I think it's really important for Gear Up to be here on campus because the class sizes here are so big and the teachers have so many responsibilities and so many kids that they have to think about that it's really important for a tutor, 1 or 2 tutors, to be in the back of the classroom kind of working with students on a one-on-one basis and making sure that they really get the course material.
I had friends who went to big public schools, but I'd never really been exposed to something the size of Eagle Rock, and so coming here and seeing the classroom sizes and seeing just like how much work these teachers have to put in just to try and get like basic participation from some of the kids, it's really changed my perspective.
It kind of changes your perspective in that the kids here aren't any different than the kids at my high school or the kids at any other high school, or I think kids are kind of the same, and you realize that you have as much in common with them as anybody else.
The students are able to grow by having a mentor to set an example for them.
But I think when they see a college student come into the classroom and someone that either they look up to or at least think they have got something in common with, I think it's easier for me to motivate them to work hard.
Tutors are here every day during period 5, and they're really helpful with going through basic questions with the students, especially the ones that struggle. And I can already tell that students that were having difficulty passing their tests are achieving much higher now.
Actually, those students who come to tutoring, later on, when I provide them problem in a classroom or when I explain the new stuff, they are more confident in understanding, in solving problems, and also, why not, in explaining those problems to other students too.
Over and over again, when I look up onto the stage and I see their heads together and they're having a serious conversation about the structure of an essay or the necessity of making references to the text and the use of quotations and all of that basic stuff that I try to tell them as a group, but find it very difficult to find the time with 40 plus students to say, okay, let's go over your paper. That's just rewarding.
The schools have all been very receptive and in love with Gear Up because they see that we really just do work our hardest to make sure that the kids succeed.
As a teacher, I can say that I've continued supporting the program because I see the benefits. I see the exposure that these students have received, not only to information on, academic subjects, but college information. They've gone to see, to visit campuses, they have counselors, they have people that actually invest their time.
I must say that this is, in pretty much since I've been teaching, this is the most focused that my students, my 11th graders have been on what happens after they graduate.
Winter days are really great because they get to come on campus, get some more exposure to what it's like being on college.
The only regret that I have is that because more teachers know about the Gear Up program, I have less Gear Up tutors.
There was this one time, Scott, my tutor in 7th grade, I had to study for a test the day before, so I didn't want to do anything in tutoring, and he made me a deal. He told me if I were to finish my studying and tutoring, that he'll play me basketball. So he helped me through tutoring, and after that we played basketball.
I think one of the biggest things I learned is to just nag them until they do work, because you know, maybe the first, second, third, fourth time you ask, they're not going to work, but eventually you can get through to them, and you know, a lot of times I think those are the most rewarding circumstances.
A student came in once, she was just excited beyond belief that she got an A in her math class.
There was this one subject that I really didn't get, and again it was during math, and he just completely explained everything to me to the point where I got it, and I did what I thought I could never do, and I passed the final.
And she attributed her grade increase to the tutor directly, and that was really cool to see the direct impact.
I think I've heard my tutors mention that, you know, they like seeing students that they work with around campus. So as they're shuffling from class to class and they have students saying hi to them, it just means a lot to the tutors, and it lets them show that, it shows them that they're really, you know, forming some type of relationship with the students.
I felt like I really made an impact and on some of the kids, and I still see some of them.
And so for me, I think the biggest thing that I've been able to do for them is just to inspire them to work hard. And I really think that is more than anything, I think that's what they need, and that's the biggest difference I felt like I've made.